This is Sage 100 Contractor overview of a dispatch board, a quite simple and easy way to create work orders for technicians. So I've got Brandon, and I'm going to assign him a new work order on the fly. I'm going to fill in a couple of pieces of information. The client information I'm going to choose from a list, or I can type it in. What's the problem? I'll type that in the description. I'll be able to change it or keep it as a work order. And then I will choose a type, and these are user-defined. The tech is already there, already scheduled. I've got nothing in billing just yet. I'll save this, and I'll see it on my dispatch board. Now let's move it over to RDS. Brandon's called in sick, so I'm going to extend the amount of time that it's going to take this person to do this job. Quite simply. And I can email the technician basic details or have the tech use our mobile app to actually have access to this work order in real time. There's a problem with the job, so I'm going to put it under prompt, or maybe it's an emergency type of job and I'm going to find the tech in closest to the area. So Castro has the work order right now. I'll go back to the work order. And at this point, they've actually brought back information on their worksheet, and I'll key in the parts they've used. Quite simply, this parts list is yours. It's customizable. You can import this from Excel and maintain it yourself. So let's put a garbage disposal in. Comes up with a default price for us automatically. I'm just going to key in the quantity. If I need to override the price for any reason, I can do that as well. We can use assemblies or kits and bring in multiple items at one time, which is quite simple to do. Or I can simply freeform type and just type what is written on the physical piece of paper coming back. Now, if I have the mobile app, this would already be filled in. So we're staying on one screen for everything. This screen is going to manage the work order. The tech assigned to the work order, it's going to manage the invoicing as well. Very simple, very easy to use. We've got additional billing information that we can track, quite simply, in some miscellaneous fields. The insurance, if it's an insurable job, quite simply, the fields are there. And we can also enter in location information, specific, whether you do this at dispatch or post-dispatch. So let's add an attachment. Maybe this is a supporting document, a picture, an image, an email. I can simply drag and drop it or add it manually. It's now attached. I can put notes in here for either printing on the work order or invoice, or internal notes just for the team inside. So let's go ahead from here and see if we can actually print this off and see what it looks like. One of the things that I love about Sage 100 Contractor is all the different options for printing. These forms are out of the box. I can show what I want, hide what I want. I can customize these with the built-in report writer and output them to many different formats also. So the default one is very basic, but you're going to want to come in and put your logo on and put your terminology and verbiage. And again, different customers can actually have different work orders or invoice formats. Very customizable. And I have an option here to selectively print, which is really nice. So let's look at a 5-day dispatch. I can quite simply come over here and change that view and see a greater view quite simply. I can have as many texts on here as I need. So now that the work order has actually been done, I can actually come back and flip it, lock it, and flip it into an invoice. With a couple of clicks, I'm now being able to update the system with this work order flipped into an invoice. Just a couple steps and it's done.